Welcome to Celebrating Everyday Life with me, Jennifer Carroll, and my beautiful mom, Lucinda Riley. If you've been reading my blog for a while, this is a very new thing and you're probably wondering what's happening. And I guess I want to call it Celebrating Everyday Life 2.0 because we've decided to create kind of an online TV show, for lack of another word for it.
We feel like we've got things to share, words to say. You know, I'm a senior myself. I turned 70 this past April, and we are very interested in empowering, uplifting people. So
yes, inspiration and encouragement, empowerment for your journey is really what we're all about. And so we've decided to put together a show that is going to have some fun coffee chat time like this, where we'll talk about current events, books that we like, different things that are happening. Or tea, yes, drink your tea. But then we also are going to have we're super excited. We have a segment that every episode will have with Amy Howard's new line, A Maker's Studio.
Oh, very cool.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait. You're going to love those segments.
Amazing.
And we're even doing a really cool giveaway related to that. So make sure you tune in for that segment. It's coming up next. And then we're going to be having a senior living segment.
Senior living. We filmed that first one yesterday, and it was on hydration, which is very important. But I saw it and I thought, oh my Lord, I do look so old. So I'm afraid of face surgery, but here's the thing. I saw where they could take surgical tape and some elastic. And maybe, does this look better? Does it get rid of the jowls and the neck? You know what I mean?
That's pretty good. Well, I gotta say.
Anyway,
you never know what you're gonna see with us.
That's true. That's very true. It's very true. But
we get a little tape. We'll play with Scotch tape. And
it's gotta be surgical tape. But anyway, we also
have. Well, wait. Let me tell them what else is happening. Right. So there's gonna be the Maker Studio, the senior living. There's also gonna be segments with me sharing, as usual, my DIY entertaining, decorating. Kind of living a beautiful life on a budget, because I am the girl who has champagne taste on a ginger ale budget.
Yes, well,
so I love to share these ideas with you. So a lot of that you've enjoyed on the blog is not going away, but we're going to be bringing it to you in this new, fun, interactive video format. So we hope you're going to like it. We hope you're going to share, tell your friends about this. We really want this to be a blessing.
Also, I like to start something with a little bit of lightheartedness, and Irma Bombeck was an American humorist. I loved her. And one of her books was, If Life is Just a Bowl of Cherries, What Am I Doing in the Pits? I get that. Also, The Grass is Always Greener Over the Septic Tank. But one of her more serious quotes, which Jennifer and I it's like we really believe this. This is kind of a mantra for us too. And she said, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left.
Yes.
And I would be able to say, I used everything you gave me. I love that thought, because we like to feel like we want to use all the talent God gave us. We want to give to the world what the world needs from us, would long to hear from us. And that's part of why we're doing this.
Absolutely. So we're just really hoping that you're going to have some fun with us. If you have ideas of topics or segments you want us to mention or go over, definitely email us. There'll be a link in the show notes.
And if you have suggestions, good or bad, but be kind. Now listen, be kind, Come on. That book.
Yeah, so we want to share things that we love and we think that you might love too. So just recently, Mom and I were on a trip down to a conference, and we were in Charleston, South Carolina.
Love Charleston.
It was so much fun to be down there. And every time we travel, I'm always hauling her into bookshops because I love books.
Personally, I love Kindle.
So there you go. But we found this really charming little waterfront bookshop, and I went running in there, and I found this new book. It's Iris Apfel. The title of it is The Accidental Icon. And if you're not familiar with Iris, I highly encourage that you get this book and read it. Oh, look,
similar glasses. We're style mavens. We're both style mavens. She's a real one. Okay.
But I love it. Iris calls herself, she's in her 90s, and Iris calls herself the geriatric starlet, which I just love that.
I love that term.
And I think her story resonates so much for me because it really, I'm in my 40s now, and this book is all about you are vital and relevant at every age.
Yes.
And
that's true.
So often you want to think like, oh, I'm at this age and I'm, maybe I'm a stay-at-home mom, or, maybe I'm older and the world doesn't need what I have to say. And we just want to say, no. The world needs to hear what you have to say. And this book is a huge encouragement. So check it out.
As we continue on our adventure, you'll find more about my crazy, wacky life and the things that I've been able to accomplish.
Yes,
and it will encourage
amazing.
you because I'm like Colonel Sanders or something.
Yes.
Starting a business in my 60s that's very successful. And anyway, that comes later.
And now we're doing something new in your 70s.
That's
so
right. Here we go,
it's never
folks.
too late.
Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. That's all I got to say. I'm going to keep this because I want to read it myself.
It's so good. And then, of course, I can't start this without sharing my new book with y'all. I've just written a book called 321 Sold. And this is all about staging your home to sell in 30 days. And it's a complete roadmap for getting your home from zero to ready in that period of time.
I like to think that I am the inspiration for all of these things.
Yes.
Well, I'm really not. I mean, I kind of am, but I'm not, because she really is the talent to do all this. I couldn't do it. But let me say, this started when I had a house that I was trying to sell for over $1 million, and it needed some staging. You know what I mean? It didn't look good. Jennifer came and I gave her a budget. I went shopping with her. All I did was push a cart. She got everything. We did the house, put it on the market, and it sold in 2 weeks for $1.2 million. Now listen, I was impressed because she's really good. And then for other realtors, because of that, she would sell houses, stage them, sell them. Some of them would sell in 24 hours. So I said, honestly,
and plenty of them were in the more modest, shall we say, price range. 150,000, 300,000, 500,000, things like that.
This is good.
But it's a super fun book, especially if you're trying to get your home sold and you feel overwhelmed, because it's an overwhelming process. There is the real version that you can get on Amazon, but if you are a Kindle lover like my mom, the ebook version is actually the better value for this book. And there's also a special bundle. We're going to share a link below the show notes where you can get a ton of worksheets. I've created like 70 worksheets that go along with the book to really, really, really make this easy for you.
You don't have to use them all, but you can pick and choose.
But it's there for you if you need it. So that's another super fun thing. Yeah. So without further ado, we hope you're going to enjoy the show. Again, please share your comments with us. Share the links to the show with your friends and your followers. Yes. We're going to be just trying to have a lot of fun, be a blessing, and let's go make something crafty. I think our craft section is next. So
all right. See you there.
See you there.